Ladies of liberty and fine gentlemen of gerrymandering, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about my resolutions, my goals for 2025. My door's slightly cracked back there and it's bothering me, so I'm going to fix it. I just made a video, just posted a video actually, that is on my other channel, my Green Means Go Sports channel, which has almost 7,000 subscribers. We're getting there. And I talked about my goals for that channel. Bottom line is, on that channel, I do sports content, and it kind of funneled a lot into sports betting content, which I am growing away from as a creator and even as a person. I'm getting tired of not only betting as on a personal level, but I'm getting tired of like the community, the stigma, like everything surrounding betting. So it's not important for this channel, but the bottom line is, on another YouTube channel, I kind of did the same process that we're going to do here. And I want to do it here because this is about my life. And a lot of people say, don't put your life on the internet. But I say my life is probably already on the internet if somebody looked hard enough and wanted to find it. So I may as well make it easy on them and get paid for doing it. Seems logical to me. We're not getting paid yet on this channel, but if you feel so inclined to subscribe and watch the entirety of this video, you will help get us one step closer to being paid. My Green Means Go channel is monetized, and that's awesome. So every video I post on there, I get money for ad revenue. So that is not the case for this channel yet. I need 1,000 subscribers and a ton of watch hours. And maybe that's a goal for 2025 for this channel, is to get monetized. It took that other channel about a year. We'll see what happens. I'm not worried. I want this to be a channel that I can come to, be myself, decompress, because at the core of who I am, I love making these videos. And as you can see for this one, there's no fancy stuff, right? I don't have any slides. I don't have any prep. I just wanted to talk to you guys, and I'm going to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb because I cannot focus when that thing is going. So what are my plans? What are my goals? 2025. What are my resolutions? People say, if it was important to you, you would have already started. Why are you waiting for January 1st? Why don't you start today? And I say, that's dumb. I say that's dumb. As a culture, we have cemented this idea that January 1st is the start of something new. And so why are you criticizing someone for waiting an extra 3 days to do something that will hopefully better their life? Let's just be supportive of people. When they say they have a New Year's resolution, don't say, well, why didn't you start now? Why don't you start before the ball drops, fella? Why don't you say, awesome, what is it? How can I keep you on that? Would you like me to keep you accountable? Or would you rather me sit back, relax, and enjoy the show? So what am I going to do? When I got married, I was 150 pounds. I was probably underweight as a 6'2" gentleman in his 20s. And I, between COVID and children and just general marriage, have made it so that I do not weigh that much anymore. I weigh that much, actually. I weigh that much and more. This is not 150 pounds. This is 210, okay? Now, some people may say, well, that's a healthy weight for a guy of your size. 210, that ain't too shabby. I don't feel good about myself in that way. I don't feel bad about myself, but I know that I could make changes to make myself feel better and be healthier. I eat way too much. I swam and I ran cross country in high school, and I ate like it. And I still eat like it, even though I get little to no exercise. So I'm going to watch my portions. Step 1, watch my portions. Okay? Step 2, I did not used to love sugar. My wife, and I blame her, and maybe that's not right, she introduced me to sugar. Not so much, but I mean, growing up, we didn't have a lot of sugar in the house. She's a snacking girl. She's a snacking girly. She's been in her snacking era for a long time. And so the snacks are plentiful. The snacks abound. I do not want to keep eating sugar just because it's here. After dinner, my brain immediately goes sugar, 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 sugar. Like I feel it. I feel my body craving sugar. And I know that's not nice. I know that's not normal. So my second thing besides portions is going to be to try to cut back on the sweet treats just a little bit. I'm not going to just totally rip them out of my life, but I'm going to monitor them and lessen them as the days go on. Outside of that, I'm going to try to move my body a little bit more. Maybe a walk or two. Maybe we go for a run, even though I hate running. Maybe we do some push-ups or some sit-ups. Those are free. So just general health things as it relates to how I feel. Like, this isn't a body shaming channel by any stretch. I want people to weigh whatever they're comfortable weighing, right? If people are happy, I don't care. All right. I am happy, but I know I could be happier and healthier. So that's why I'm going to do that. Okay. The second thing is, and I don't know how I'm going to like actually monitor this, but I lack patience a lot of times. And I am someone, and my wife and I were just talking about this. I am someone who will avoid taking 30 seconds to fix something that will make the rest of a project easier, because I think the 30 seconds of off task is a distraction from the actual task, and then I'll make the actual task last longer because I didn't fix the one thing. So, like, say you're trying to open a toy for a kid to put batteries in it, and you don't have the right tool, right? Like the screwdriver doesn't work. And there's one in the garage that works. You know there's one in the garage that will work. But this one's kind of doing its job, right? And so I sit there and I fiddle with the screw because I'm too lazy or impatient to take 30 seconds, go to the garage, get the right screwdriver, and then do the task correctly. I'll sit there with the screw. And it is in every area of my life. I mean, it's like I can't break from something even though I know breaking from it will make it easier in the long run. So I'm going to try to be more patient or mindful of that. And, same thing with YouTube, right? Like, sometimes I want to get a video out so fast that I won't take the time. Like, this is a horrible example because I'm doing it right now, but I won't take the time to plan it out. And I don't think every video needs planned out or edited, but in some cases they do. And I don't want to do that because it will take a little bit of extra time. So we're going to think about that and work on that. And really, outside of like getting a better hold on my health and being a little more patient, my goal is just to keep growing my YouTube channels. Like, that's really like, with that comes sports betting less and hopefully having more time to work on videos, to be more present with my family. But yeah, I want to grow this channel. I want to grow my other channel. I want this to be my job, my career. I want to, in 5 or 10 years, to say, I make content and I get paid for it and I love it, right? And so I'm just going to continue to do what I've been doing, but at a higher rate on this channel. Like, what's interesting is my other channel, Green Beans Go, like, everybody there I know who's watching that likes sports. Like, that's our common thing. As long as I put out a video about sports, people are going to watch it and people are going to have opinions and people are going to tune in. On this channel, it's kind of like I'm making a video about my resolutions. Who's going to watch this? Is anybody going to watch this? Like, what do we have in common? I don't know. But maybe that's a beautiful thing. Maybe that's beautiful thing. Maybe that is a beautiful thing. And the next video I make may be about Toy Story 2 and how it was my favorite movie in my childhood and why I think it has value even to this day. Or I'll talk about something like I've been sick. So, pardon. So yeah, this channel is kind of a grab bag. And people say in the YouTube guru community, you got to niche down. It's never going to work to make just a channel about yourself. It's never going to work, pal. I'd like to try. And that's what we're going to do for 2025. So this year, my goal is 3-ish videos a week on this channel about literally anything. So if you're down for a guy to clown on your phone screen or your TV screen for 10 to 20 minutes, 3 times a week, you never know what's going to happen. But I invite you to come by and join the fun. Also taking recommendations for if you want to hear me talk about anything, I'm happy to do it. So those are my plans. Those are my routines. Those are my resolutions. I want to end this at exactly 10 minutes because I think that'll be a perfect way to go out in 2024. That's like the ball dropping. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.